Good morning, people. As you guys can see, it's actually a very cold morning. I even think there was a little bit of frost. So we know what direction we are going in, what direction we are moving in. Nonetheless, besides the cold, I actually decided to film out here because even if it's cold, the sun is actually peeking out behind me. So it's very symbolic, I feel. But let's talk about the cards. Actually, let's talk about the first card first, the overall energy. I used the Wild Unknown from Kim Kranz, the archetypes, and we have the threat. So, in the midst of this confusion or darkness, I feel there is something about these days where a lot of things are being shifted out, but we are still letting go of the old in a way. So things can feel a little bit heavy today. Like we are breaking free of the invisible chains. And I say that because the first two cards that actually came up besides the Oracle are the Devil and the Ten of Wands together. When the Devil came up, I asked why. Because I felt it was a little bit of a heavy energy to start out with, but with the threat card it actually makes sense, because it does feel like there is invisible chains that we are breaking out of, chains that's connected with old energy that's still being cleared because of the solar eclipse. It can feel heavy, obviously. I mean, I guess it makes sense with the Ten of Wands and the Devil card. It can feel heavy. So there could be an energy of a burden. There could be an energy of an unhealthy pattern with the Devil. There could be something about responsibilities that's like weighing heavy on you. Something that feels like it's too much. So this energy could manifest today. It could just be the energy, the beginning of the day, but it could manifest into the energy of feeling trapped in feeling overwhelmed. For some of you, it might come as a surprise, like you don't understand why you actually feel this way, because you are focused on the new and there's a lot of positive changes happening, but at the same time there could be this invisible threat, this invisible chain that affects you a little bit today. And I do feel, and this is interesting that these cards come up, because I actually wanted to make a video today, and I'm probably going to do it, where I talk about this energy of us still letting go of the old that we have outgrown, but at the same time we are trying to make the old that we have outgrown fit into our new story, which it doesn't anymore. And this can be connected with places, people, situations, habits, like the cards say. And the more that we try to make them fit into our new path, the more uncomfortable it feels. And when it feels uncomfortable, we question everything, right? You're like, why do I feel this way? Why does this feel uncomfortable? But if it doesn't fit, it will feel uncomfortable. So for some of you, you could be going through the same kind of energy. Now the sun is peeking out even more, so they're really shining the light on the cards. So I feel for a lot of you, you're untangling something that you have outgrown today. And it is still this energy of being in between, because we are not completely surrounded by the new, which can feel lonely. So that's also why we are more prone to actually grab the old or try to make the old fit in, because the new is still not here, right? So we're like, well, where do I belong? Like, what am I doing? Where do I go? what am I supposed to feel, right? So I feel that is the overall energy of today. So it's starting to loosen in a way, this energy, and that's why there is like a residue of feeling weird. And I also feel like whatever this is, it actually highlights the change. Like you realize what it is that you have outgrown, but still your mind try to rationalize it and make it fit in, because we are used to try to fit in general. So we also try to make things from the past fit in, and we keep it and we save it. It's like, oh, maybe it's going to fit in later. But then we realize that we're growing more and more apart from something or someone. Again, it can also be people, it can be many different things. It is different things for all of you. So don't be afraid of the chains today, the chains, because you will see something clearly, something that's keeping you trapped or overwhelmed. For some of you guys, it's something that also makes you sick in a way, like you keep being sick because your body is trying to show you that this is not good anymore. Like it makes you sick, so you need to release yourself from that energy. I saw a raven, so for some of you guys, it's 2 ravens. It's very spiritually draining. It's really draining the life force out of you. Yeah, thank you, Revan. I have my spirit guide Revan. I have spoken about Revan before, and he is connected with my psychic abilities, and he's connected with the other side. He's connected with my Scorpio energy, which is a very deep energy, and I have the past years learned to tap into and accept that I have depth, and that is what makes me beautiful. That is what actually opens the new doors into possibilities. So what is your depth? What is your power that you or other people might be afraid of, that you might be hiding in a way? The right story, the true story. So you are being given the power to actually reclaim your power. Yeah, can I say that? So we didn't actually, well, we did speak about this card, but not as I wanted. I don't really have a table, so I'm trying to make do here. I have this little pole where I can put the card on, but I wanted to take the book just to see what else it has to say besides intuitively what I feel at the moment. Okay, the path, the veil, the circuit. I actually don't even know that word. The circuit of meaning within chaos. Recall a moment in your life when you felt fully alive. The thread is waiting for you. Try to remember the memory of that. There could be something with a song or image or a conversation that brings something to life that you have forgotten, or that shows you the chain, or why the chain needs to be broken. And it's actually funny with me saying that, because one thing that we are all doing now is breaking the chain of family lineage. So what has been happening over and over, emotionally, mentally, physically, in your family, that is being broken because you are the one who is breaking it. You're supposed to break it. So that's also why you're supposed to leave the past or leave the familiar, right? That also means sickness and other things, and for the human brain to accept, I don't know if accept is the right word, but for the human brain to acknowledge that that is a real thing that can happen is hard, because again we put ourselves in a box, right? But we are breaking the chain. The other 2 cards that came up for today, besides the Devil and the Ten of Wands, once again 2 major arcana, so something major is happening today. But we have the Strength card and the World. Backlighting is real today. So with the Strength card, there might be this test of inner strength. I actually think that the Strength card was a part of the week ahead reading, if I think about it. I'm not sure, maybe it was the weekend reading, but I want to say it's back. Yeah, you might feel a little bit tested today, but it's because you're breaking the chain. And again, the ending of the old and the beginning of the new. It can be more obvious than that. You're stepping into a new era, which we are doing. The solar eclipse was a new portal. So we are leaving behind the old, but there is residue energy in our DNA where we might feel like we need to do this or we need to do that. We need to think a specific way that's connected with the past. For a lot of you, this also means that karmic circles has ended, so you also need to realize that some people can simply not follow you anymore, which is okay. It's not a failure, it's just something has done the work it was supposed to do to initiate you into something new. And with the new coming, the new people are also coming. If you are having a hard time letting go of old people, I almost want to say this, but people connected with your past. So you're not meant to fight whatever the new is coming, like the portal, right? It's like Spirit is trying to give you the new, but you're fighting. You're fighting it a little bit because it's uncertain. It's like you don't really know much about it, right? So there is this energy of fighting against the new, which sounds silly, but that is the energy I tapped into. I can feel like today's reading might be a little bit longer. We're going deep today. Today, this energy might appear as self-doubt. It might appear as outer pressure or inner pressure. But I do feel that you're actually going to surprise yourself today, because that I feel you're going to choose differently today. We did actually speak about that, didn't we? Was that yesterday or the week ahead reading? Where you're going to surprise yourself with a decision. Or how calm you are in a situation. Yeah, I think it was the week ahead reading where we spoke about that you're going to be very surprised about the end of this week, what you're choosing. And today is the initiation of that, which is actually pretty exciting. So I want to say that today you are overcoming something that once kept you trapped, something that pressured you, something that you feared, something that overpowered you, because you're leaning a little bit into this struggle. Again, you're looking closer at the chains and the change. And with that, again, you're opening up, stepping into the new doorway, because you already stepped into the portal, so that's not what's missing here. It's the invisible chain. So again, it's something that's actually not stopping you, but your mind still feels like it belongs, or it overpowers you, it stops you in a way. So today I think the thread is the final test before the completion of something very, very, very important that is going to be carried into October. We spoke about that. I think I spoke about it in the solar eclipse video, that whatever you are initiating now, giving birth to, will be fully there in October by the, I think it's the 6th or 7th of October, when we have the full moon in Aries. So it's very powerful. So today, today's prediction, today's energy might feel like a struggle, but it's actually an initiation, it's a completion. It is a threshold, can I say that, of the new opportunities coming. I want you guys to see this today as a chance to finally close the old chapters so that you can start the new. It's like when you, I don't know why this comes to mind, but when you sell a house, right? You don't only sell a house, you also prepare the house for its new owners. Like you clear out, right? Or you take your belongings with you, and some belongings you don't take with you. So that say, some kind of house cleaning today of the old chapters into the new. So today is actually very important for all of you. Something is shifting and it's going to surprise some of you. Yeah. I actually forgot before I end this, I'm gonna cut this in before I end it. I forgot to show you guys something that was on the back of the deck. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So once again, the new is coming. Now that I didn't show it, I think it's going to come as a surprise for a lot of you guys. Like, you don't see this new beginning because you need to realize that you're still ending the old chapter. With that, the new is coming in. So that's it. Now I showed it. That is going to be the message for today. Thank you guys. Then I'll go inside and maybe do a forest rock talk video if I get the time for it. But yeah, just take it slow today. Don't resist. Lean into whatever is happening. And with that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.